Congress bipartisan, and I stress the word bipartisan because it is equal number of Republicans and Democrats, House Resolution 728, which I authored as the chief sponsor, along with Representative Matt Salmon, who is the chair of the Asia Subcommittee and Republican, which I know you're all interested in hearing about this resolution. This resolution, as I pointed out, is supported by members of Congress on both sides of the aisle, is aimed at promoting free and fair elections in Cambodia. Specifically, it expresses that Congress, 1, reaffirms our commitment to democracy, human rights, and the rule of law in Cambodia. 2, Congress condemns all forms of political violence and human rights violations. 3, Congress calls upon the government of Cambodia to respect its citizens' freedom and rights of expression and assembly. 4, Congress supports electoral reform efforts which aim towards fair elections in Cambodia, which will be monitored by international observers. 5, it emphasizes that progress in these areas is very important in order to improve diplomatic and economic ties between the United States and Cambodia. And 6, the resolution also calls upon the current government and the ruling CPP to end political intimidation and harassment of the opposition, to drop the politically motivated charges against the leaders of the opposition, and implement real political and law reforms. Presently, the resolution is co-sponsored by 21 House members, including the House Foreign Affairs Committee Chairman, Mr. Ed Royce, the House Foreign Affairs Committee ranking member who works with Mr. Royce, the leading Democrat, Mr. Elliot Engel, Congresswoman Nikki Saunders, and Congressman Steve Chavez, Republican from Ohio, who is the co-chair of the Cambodia caucus. On July 15, I'm happy to say that this resolution was passed out of the Foreign Affairs Committee unanimously and is now headed for a full vote on the floor of the House of Representatives in September. Congress, before this election, will only be in session in September. We are back in our districts now, that's why I'm here, and Congress will adjourn for the election to come back only after the election at the end of September. So it's very important that we advocate to have this resolution passed by the House of Representatives. It becomes a bill. I need your help in talking to wherever you're from, to your Congress members, to say it's on the floor, bring it up, and support the resolution. It's a bipartisan resolution, came out unanimously out of the House. We're not taking sides, but we're calling for fair and free elections in Cambodia. We'll send a message to the Cambodian government that the United States Congress, especially the House of Representatives, supports meaningful reforms in Cambodia that will move Cambodia towards democracy and will begin to respect more human rights. These are things that the government has already agreed to. Now is the time for us to hold their feet to the fire. We want to see regardless of who wins. We're not here to pick the winners. We just want to make sure that the Cambodian people can decide for themselves without harassment, freely, and it will be a transparent election that all the world will be able to take care of. With that,